welcome you, to announce you good news from Luxair, that we will now have a second daily rotation from next summer, 18, from the 25th of March on. So far, it's a big news. We are very pleased to intensify our relationship between Luxembourg and Ireland, and especially Dublin. What I will do is I will briefly present you our airline for those who do not know us very well, and then Amy will present our updated schedule and our service on board. Okay. So Luxair Group is the main aviation company operating in Luxembourg and from Luxembourg. So we are composed of four big business units. Luxair Airline, which is represented today by Benoit and I. We are operating mainly the business lines, so connecting Luxembourg with European capitals or financial centers. Luxair Tours, which is our tour operating part, where we are operating more leisure routes with packaged holidays. We have as well a cargo part. We are the freight handler of Luxembourg Airport, and a service part which gathers all the passengers handling, luggage handling at the airport, and as well we are producing our own catering that we are serving on board of all of our flights, so business flights and leisure flights, and as well we are proposing this service to other airlines who are departing from Luxembourg. So a few dates and a few numbers. We were founded in 1948, so we have quite a long history. We may be called a legacy carrier, but we evolved along the decades, and we developed our network. We started from in '62 with Paris and Frankfurt routes from Luxembourg, and then we developed the network, inclusive of Dublin, of course. We are operating roughly 30,000 flights per year, and we are making travel nearly 2 million passengers over the 3 million passengers who are passing through Luxembourg Airport. Just an idea about Luxembourg Airport and Luxair and Luxembourg economy. The demand for Luxembourg Airport is growing. We have passed the cap of 3 million passengers late 2016, which was a first time record. So the demand is increasing. We are as well deepening our network on some destinations, and Luxembourg economy is as well quite stable and more and more attractive. So we think there is a good pattern all around, and we think it's the same as well for Ireland. There are a lot of challenges all around with the Brexit, with the international contexts, but we really believe that our two countries can be dynamic and can create added value to be connected together. And just a word on our staff. So we are nearly 2,700 people. So we are kind of a big actor in the local economy. So it's as well important for us. So you will see there quite largely our network. So our hub is Luxembourg, of course. We have a smaller hub in Saarbrücken, which is just close from Luxembourg. So we are operating 21 destinations in short and medium haul. And the latest news we had are Turin, that we added in 2016, and we will fly from Jan 18. A new route, so Saarbrücken, Berlin-Tegel. But we have as well schedule strengthening with additional flights per market. So the first of them is Dublin, where we have the second daily. And then we will have a triple daily in Copenhagen, a fourth daily to Milan, and we'll implement a daily to Venice. Just to give you an overview of our fleet, we have 17 aircraft in total, mainly composed of Bombardier Q400 turboprop, and as well we have 6 Boeings, 737, 700 or 800. So there is a strategic choice in this fleet because it's linked as well to the size of our airline. We are kind of a regional small airline. And we are flying very regularly to London City Airport, and the Bombardier Q400 allows us to land there. So for us, it's a combination of choices that pushed us to go for this fleet optimization. We are flying to and from Dublin with our Q400. For those who you may have already flown on it or not yet, but it's a 76 seats aircraft. It's quite comfortable and as well quite eco-friendly. For us, it was an important criteria of choice as well to go in the ecological side as well. And our fleet is quite recent because the average year of our Bombardier is 3 years. So I will give the talk now to Eoghan. I just wanted to tell you something before with regards to the commercial message of this second daily flight. For us, it really will bring a lot of advantages for our customers. For the corporate segment, the leisure travelers, the groups, as well as the VFR or the commuters, there will be significant improvements, such as a better schedule, because we'll fly daily, Monday, Friday, and on Sunday. There will be the midday flight and an evening flight, and we will add as well a new flight on Saturday. So it's really a big improvement, and there will be more availability, more fare combinations as well possible. And the start fare will remain at 149 euros, return ticket, all inclusive. So we are confident in this proposal, and we really hope it will be a success.
Thank you to you guys. We've got this second flight. I would feedback your comments that you would give me, saying that the corporates would benefit with a better flight schedule. So as you can see from summer next year, it's improved quite a bit. Biggest thing is the Saturday, because currently there's no flight on a Saturday, so that's a big bonus on that one. Now you've got goodie bags, and this flyer that we have, we've got it laminated here. This is an excellent piece of information. It tells you all about what's included in the fares, whether there's any penalties. It's just a quick synopsis of the fare structure, and also on the flip side of it as well about the experience on board. I have been very fortunate to fly on Luxair, and I must admit I was very impressed. It's like being on a private plane. The staff are so friendly and the food is excellent. Business class lounge is available at Dublin Airport. It's a DAA lounge that we use at Terminal 1. And there's also the lounge in Luxembourg as well. And also for business class passengers, we can access the fast track. Now, impressions of Luxembourg. Where do I start? My first impression of Luxembourg was superb. I was only there for a very short time, but Ben Warren must have shown me the best parts of it. So there's a few images here of what to see, very historical, and it'd be really good for groups. I know there's a few agents here that do groups, and looking for something a little bit different but that's not that far away. Excellent for a weekend break, and also they have a really good Christmas market as well, which I'm hoping to go to in the next couple of weeks. So some few images of Luxembourg. It's really a fabulous city, quite compact, but loads to do, and the wine's very good as well, I can vouch for that. So thank you very much for your time. I do believe that we've got, no, I do believe, I'm sorry. Change of plan, lunch is now going to be served. So if you wouldn't mind taking your seats, and thank you very much for your attention, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thank you.